Broken ankle update. Today marks 9 days from my fall when I was skating and broke my ankle, and 1 week from surgery. I never ever expected that healing from a broken ankle could be so hard. And I mean hard, not just the part that obviously you can't move, obviously there is pain involved, obviously you have to change your life, you have to do things differently, you need more help, you're not as independent, at least not in the beginning. But the mindset has been the most difficult part of this. And here's how it is. I can't complain much. I am sitting in the sun a little bit. Hopefully the sun will give me some energy. I've been taking all the meds. I've got this little scooter. I was able to change things around in the house so I can move better. For anyone who has gone through this, I would love your tips. I would love your suggestions on how to stay motivated, uplifted, and avoid having a daily pity party. Broken ankle update number 2. I'm actually starting to think about doing more of these in the morning when I'm sitting here trying to soak up a little bit of the sun, because I'm in Florida, it's freaking hot, so throughout the day it's not gonna happen. Still using the whatever soft cast that they did after surgery, waiting for the day off to see the doctor and see what we're gonna do after. But yesterday my mindset was a mess. Today it is much better. And I wanna thank some of you who commented, who reached out, and who gave me light, who gave me hope. You can say, well, it's just an ankle injury and it's gonna get better. I know it is, but I've never had anything like that before. I never been hospitalized. I never had surgery like this. I never had a broken bone. I am someone who is always on the go, always doing everything for everyone and for myself. All of a sudden, having to slow down, having to just sit and watch and let things be, it's really, really hard. Plus the uncertainty, how long is this gonna take? Is it hurting? Is it not hurting? Thoughts of feeling guilty. Should I have been roller skating? Feeling ashamed, feeling embarrassed. Today I'm grateful that I'm sitting here, that all is gonna be okay, that I am supported, and that is life. That is light in the end of the tunnel. Honestly, I did not think that it would take that toll on me. All those years that I've been taking my body for granted, not that I didn't take care of my body, I always did, but thinking, oh, I'm not gonna break, everything's gonna be fine. When I was roller skating, I was wearing all the equipment, all the gear. I had good boots, they were really tight, so you know what I mean? And I was in this most safe place, which is the rink, and it was empty and instructors were there. But I still keep thinking, what else could I have done to prevent this from happening? Yes, in the end, it's just one of those things. Accidents happen. Now I guess I need to find the silver lining, find the lesson behind it, right? And keep caring for this broken ankle until it feels better. I'll take any tips, any advice, anything you want to share with me from your experience. Broken ankle update from my sunspot, because outside time can help you heal. It's easy to just want to be on the couch, watching TV, binging, without putting in the work to actually go outside, because it takes a lot of work when you can't walk. Still nursing the leg on this funny whatever sling or cast, but counting the days to my appointment next week. In 5 days I pretty much will know what's going on, how is this healing, and what is the next step. Yeah, I'm still gonna be stuck, I'm still not gonna be walking on it, I'm still gonna have to be taking care of it, but at least it's a change, it's an update, it's something other than this. If you have been watching my latest updates, you can see that my mood is way more uplifted, way better today. I've been doing a lot of mental work, mindset work, meditation, just trying to stay uplifted, keeping up with everything. Because if I was just gonna let all the bad feelings go, I wouldn't make it. That being said, I want to share something that I learned through this journey. And I heard that before, but you need to advocate for yourself. You need to speak up. You need to say what you need. You can't be waiting and expecting people to do things for you, to give you what you need. When I was in the hospital, if I wasn't advocating for myself, I wouldn't have gotten the proper pain management that I needed, because they were not just giving it to you. They were really good saying, hey, if you need this, we can do that. But then I had to keep going after and calling and asking. Also, I had so many doubts, and no, they did not give me a brochure like, hey, you're discharged, go home. This is how you care for your broken ankle so you can heal. Nada. They gave me a little paper with a few instructions. They told me, hey, if this happened, call the doctor. But that was it. I had to do a lot of research on my own. You have to ask for what you need, always. Knowing that in the next appointment, I'm going to be asking a lot of questions and asking for everything that I need. An ankle update number 4. Today is day 12 after 4, day 9 after surgery. If you're wondering what happened, I was roller skating and I fell on my ankle. And this is what happened. I have been roller skating for almost a year. I had all safety gear on and all, but I still fell. It was a silly fall, and yeah, the rest is history. This process has been so mind-blowing. Not always in a good way, sometimes in a very confusing way. Yesterday was a day in which I woke up super active, super feeling good, super uplifted, optimistic. I got a lot of stuff done. I was feeling really, really good. But then, after lunchtime, things just went down the drain again. When I say they went down the drain, it's just my mind went back to playing games. All fears, insecurities, doubts just kicked in. It was quite intense. By night, my mood was a little better, but it's just so interesting how it oscillates throughout the day. The feelings of being helpless, the feelings of not knowing what's happening, the feelings of thinking, how long is this gonna take? When can I be back on my feet again? You know, it's just an ankle injury. It will be okay. I hope it will be okay. It will heal in time. However, when you are a mom, when you work, when you are responsible for so many things in your life, when you're used to doing everything for everyone, that gets really hard. Yes, I'm trying to get all the rest that I can, but I can't just rest because my brain won't let me. Obviously, for the body, if you're just not moving, if you're just laying down, that means that once this is healed, it's going to be really harder to get back to it. All I can say is that I'm taking this time to lean into mindset work, into, understanding, seeing what I want in life, where I want to go, what matters the most. Let's see how today is going to go. I woke up a little more tired because, again, yesterday I had so much energy and I did more. And today I'm feeling like, okay, I need to replenish that energy. So I just hope that my mind stays fine with it, kind of, not so much up and down, not so much a crazy roller coaster throughout the day today. An ankle update from my son's spot, a little sunnier today. You know what is really funny? The fact that I've been thinking about every morning sitting and doing this as part of my healing journey, sharing with you this update on how I'm healing, kind of gives me some comfort. In yesterday update, I mentioned that I was, feeling good, but I also knew that there are ups and downs, and I was just bracing myself for the day. And I was right. The emotional roller coaster that hit me yesterday was intense, like really intense. Let me explain a little bit. See, the fact that I fell while I was doing something that was giving me peace of mind, that was giving me so much joy, that was my moving meditation, that was something that I was doing for my own mental health and self-love. That's what I was doing when I fell and I broke my ankle. I was roller skating, which was a tremendous source of joy for me, which means not only I am afraid of it, but I keep wanting it, I keep thinking about it, but also I can't do it and won't be able to do it for a while. When the time comes, will I even want to do it? Will I be so scared? So it feels like this source of joy was taken away from me while I'm here sitting, not being able to do anything. I can do some things. I'm not going to say that I cannot do anything, but everything is difficult. Everything is harder now. I reached out to someone who went through a similar journey. Her name is, her handle is Self-Love on Skates, Eleanor, and she's on Instagram, and I've been following her journey, and she had something similar happening last year. And talking to her and asking how she did it, because she overcame it. It's been really good, really helpful for me. One of the latest updates, a friend of mine from here, My Unique Pets, suggested me to do a gratitude journal, and I picked up my Clever Fox gratitude journal that I was using last year when I was really overwhelmed, and helped me a lot. It's a simple journaling practice, pretty much focused on gratitude, but I didn't realize that was going to be so deep. Here I am again, doing the mental work while my body is doing the physical healing part. See you tomorrow for another update. Can't outrun your mind. This was the opening and the focus of my meditation today. Before the fall and breaking my ankle, I was already using this app to help me meditate daily, to keep me focused and centered. And it's been a good 6-7 months. They always start the daily meditation with a point of focus. Today was about the fact that we can't outrun our minds, which means sometimes we are going through something and we want to run away from those feelings. We don't want to keep thinking about what's going on, but in the end, it doesn't matter how busy we stay. Even if we go on vacation, those thoughts are still there, and we're not really going to be able to run away from them. Solution obviously is to make friends with them, to be able to sit with them, to be okay with them. That one came in a moment that I think I needed. Maybe I wasn't ready for that one a few days ago. And the reason is, obviously, I am dealing with, a broken ankle and healing, but the hardest part is not the pain, not being able to move, but how that is affect me mentally. Seriously, a type A person who does everything, who always solves problems, troubleshoots, and get things done right away, all of a sudden having to wait and having to just deal with this as it is, it's hard. What has helped me the most, aside from, meditating, keeping my breath under control, trying to be optimistic, being in the sun, is communicating. And there are some people out there who, it's the beauty of internet strangers who are supporting me, and I want to say thank you, Pamela, for every day commenting and following up and giving me strength and giving me ideas to keep going. And I know if you made it, I will make it too. Here's to hoping that today is a day where I can sit with my thoughts and let them be. Broken ankle update number 7 today, and today I have my doctor's appointment. I've been kind of excited about this appointment because it's my first follow-up. I think they're gonna change whatever the soft sling that I am wearing. I don't know what they're gonna do, if it's a walking boot or a cast. Hopefully today is the last day that I'm wearing this one. Nothing against it, but we need to keep going. And one of the reasons that I am so obsessed about this appointment is obviously because I want to see if I'm healing properly, if it all is good. But it's just, we have a trip planned, and I really want to make this trip, even if I'm still limited on mobility, but I just want to make sure that it's appropriate, that's okay, that's not gonna do any harm. However, yesterday I was feeling so good. I accomplished a lot of things. I was feeling deep inside something like, hey, this is working, I'm getting better, I can see life, I can see things going back as it is. I was feeling myself. Even went outside, in the front of the house a little bit by myself using the scooter. And in the afternoon, I kind of tried to transfer from the scooter to a seat, and the seat slipped and I fell. And ended up putting a little weight on the leg, and I'm not supposed to put any weight there. This is why I wish, they give me a hard cast or a walking boot. Yes, it was painful. It was really painful. It was a reminder like, hey, don't do this. I know I didn't put much weight. It was just like the touch, but at this point, the muscles are also sore. Everything is weak. Everything is uncomfortable there. First part is the brain going crazy about what have I done, what have I ruined, why did this happen. Yes, I googled everything I could google. I did a lot of research about it, and in the end of the day, as every time you google something that happens like this, it always like half no big deal, no problem, it's gonna be fine, half you screwed, you ruined everything. I kind of chose to stay with the ones that it's gonna be fine, it's just painful, and there is a reason to be painful. Here's for another day, keeping hope, keeping the spirits up, and trying not trying to deal with everything as it comes, pretty much manifesting the best positive outcome. If you dealt with such an injury, tell me I am not the only one who did this. Tell me your story. Broken ankle update number 8. I'm hands-free because I'm learning how to use my knee scooter to prop up the phone. How exciting is that? I'm also not sitting on my regular cushion seat because we had rain last night, and well, guess what? I must be getting old because the very first thing when I see rain, I go, oh, we needed the rain so bad. Yesterday, I had my doctor's appointment, the very first follow-up after surgery. I'm not gonna lie, I was a wreck all day until getting to the appointment, and during the appointment where they were taking out the soft sling, they cut it open, and I got to see my leg for the first time since I fell roller skating. And then they gave me this, which is a walking boot. I didn't even know it's an air cast. Can pump some air here. I can take it out. I can wash my leg, wash my feet. Little joys that we never cared for, right? But going into the appointment, I had so much fear, and I'm being very candid here. I was afraid that I had screwed it up. I was afraid that this was not healing. I was afraid that I would be stuck in a cast. I don't even know what I was afraid of. Maybe afraid of pain. But it all went well. I mean, they did not x-ray, so looking from the outside, it looks okay. They took the stitches out. And I feel way more comfortable in this air cast than in whatever I had before. I also had a list of questions to the doctors that, you know what, if I didn't write down my list of questions, I would have left with so many doubts because I was so overwhelmed. And they don't volunteer information to you. I know healthcare people, you guys are amazing. I know you guys are overworked. I know that is so much. But, I mean, it's almost like pulling teeth to get some information. And basic stuff like, should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? Is it okay to do this or that? Like, we're humans. We don't, break stuff all the time and know how to do it. Obviously, I still have many questions and many things to discover. And now I am on a quest on looking into a different knee scooter. Not that the one that I have is not good, it is really good. But I want an all-terrain one so I can go outside. That's totally me, It's like when I started roller skating, I got the basic, and then suddenly I needed new wheels and I didn't need a boot and new accessories. Here is to a good day. I am feeling way better today. I appreciate you being here. I'm gonna keep updating, but I will try to make the next updates a little more fun and exciting and less heart heavy. Can't guarantee that I'm not gonna be having heart heavy days. I wanna try to keep all the spirits high.